Well, good morning. Woke up to another beautiful morning, and I'm happy that I'm still able to go to the barber on Sunday mornings without the world being on fire. Because with everything that's going on and the rhetoric coming from this administration, you never know when they'll overstep and just mess the world up, because we're living in a globalized world now where the United States still control a lot of the aspects of societies in other countries. It will fall apart if we fuck up. I remember when Joe Biden was in office, and they keep saying, "Oh, Sleepy Joe." I didn't, pay attention to any of that, because we had a smooth government. He took over a terrible economy from Donald Trump, where he wrecked the economy. He gave out tax breaks, and we didn't have any new revenue coming in. Those rich guys, when you're giving tax breaks to rich people, those rich people have to be contributing to the economy, and all the rich people here, they're takers. They're not giving anything to the economy. Most of these billionaires are funded by the government. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Larry something, this guy who owns Oracle, which is, I have to make another video about that, about Oracle and Palantir, the Peter Thiel company, and Starlink, the Elon Musk company. Eating up all the data of the U.S. citizens, people living here and around the world. But again, I'm thanking the universe for still being here. I see Donald Trump falling asleep in a press conference. Is that karma or what? Sleepy Joe Biden this, Sleepy Joe Biden that. And I agree that we shouldn't have presidents that old, because when I look at my grand aunts, stuff like that, in their 70s and 80s, I wouldn't want them to run a grocery store. So something is obviously wrong with Donald Trump. Way worse than Biden. It was just that Biden messed up in that debate that they had. But other than that, everything was running smooth. Inflation was coming down. The infrastructure bill got passed, and funny thing is, a lot of those infrastructures were going up in red states. Same people who voted against them. The farmers. And why do those red states have so much power in the government? It should never be equal. They get us 2 senators just like everywhere else, That should not happen. You know, they're the ones that are holding the government hostage. Man, these red states are taker states. They're the ones that depend more on SNAP benefits, and they're the ones their representatives are the ones that's voting against all these things. They depend on Medicare more than the blue states, and their governments are the ones that are fighting this thing. You know, when I look at Donald Trump sending fucking military in the streets of California, if California was a country, it would be the fourth largest economy in the fucking world, and he's trying to destroy it. And he's talking about New York too, like, and Chicago, and he's talking about crime. If you look at the stats, there's a lot more crime and homelessness in red states. A lot of the people there are broke and hungry and on drugs, and their representatives, they're voting for the people who are taking away the things that sustain them. Their medical, the food service. I don't know, man. They should not have so much power. Texas is a taker state. You know, California give back, I think, $85 billion to the federal government every year. New York does the same thing. Texas, they take $80 billion from the federal government. I can't imagine a fucking Democrat in the White House doing these things. People like Ted Cruz would lose his fucking mind. I remember he was talking about the Biden crime family. What crime family? What fucking crime family? Look what we have in the White House right now. The same dude who said that your daddy killed JFK and your wife is ugly. Even though your wife is ugly, I would never. I don't know how that fucking wife looked at you when you're on your knees kissing Donald Trump's ass, Mr. Cruz. And Marco Rubio, dude that I used to like, dude that I thought when he got Secretary of State, I was saying at least somebody stable would be in the fucking federal government, in his cabinet. Marco Rubio is just what Trump called him in the 2016 campaign. Lil Marco. He's still fucking Lil Marco. He's still on his knees, holding his fucking head up with his mouth wide open. I've never seen such weak fucking people run a government. This is fucking America. Americans are strong. This administration shows so much fucking weakness. Weakness with the tariffs that he's just walking around like a high school bully. I don't want to see you in the fucking hallway at lunchtime. This is starting to make me fucking sick, man. You and the fucking neighbors around you. You know, the Caribbean and South America should be rich. And if America had done right with foreign policy, the countries around America would be fucking rich. And in turn, it would save fucking America. But America used fucking bully tactics even on its fucking neighbors. Try to keep them down. American foreign policy was to keep countries poor. So it's easy to topple the fucking government. But look where we at. Look where we at. We would have had a better chance. Because every time there's a fucking Republican in office, they fuck the death up. And they're always talking about they're conservative and you know they don't want to pay for this or pay for that unless it's their fucking president. And then a Democrat have to come around and fix it. The same thing happened with Bill Clinton. He had to fix it. And he balanced the fucking budget. Gave it to George Bush and he destroyed it. For Bill Clinton take it from the daddy who fucked it up and gave a good one to the son who fucked it up again. And then Obama come back in and he fixed it. Gave it to Trump and he fucked it up. Right? And Biden had to fix it. And now Trump is just decimating every fucking thing. I'm sick, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this shit.